First of all, don't mind my nails. I'm struggling right now. Don't mind my nails. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and I hope you guys are doing well. I decided to make these girl chats into an actual series, so I'm actually going to keep doing this on my channel. This has actually been something that I actually really wanted to do when I first started my channel, so every time I sit down to film one of these videos I get so excited, so I might cheese like a lot during this intro. So for this episode of the Girl Chat series, I'm actually going to be talking about how to stay motivated. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my story about, how hard it is for me to actually stay motivated. The funny thing is, it was so hard to film this video because I've actually been trying to film it for at least 2 weeks now, and I was not feeling it. I was not motivated at all. Like, I could not bring myself to film, and it was making me so upset and like so sad because I truly love filming, and the fact that my body just could not get up to do it was like breaking my heart, literally. I'm so happy that I'm now able to film it and now I have a story to share. I mean, staying motivated is not easy at all. So you guys know I like to have a hot drink with me. Last time I had tea, this time I actually have hot chocolate. It's winter, it's snowing outside. I'm just feeling the cozy vibes, okay? So I got me some hot chocolate and we're gonna get into this video. So the first tip that I actually want to talk about is acknowledging your distractions and eliminating them. So we often find reasons why we're not doing what we need to do, and there are a lot of distractions that are in our environment that we kind of allow. It's important for us to acknowledge these distractions so that we are able to overcome them. It only becomes a distraction if we allow it. I know that people can be a distraction when they are not adding any substance to you or your craft. Distraction can be people who are not supportive. I know for a fact that I definitely have people in my life, they probably don't know it, but a lot of the things that they show me and a lot of the things that they say, I know for a fact that they're not necessarily supportive of what I'm doing. And it could be a subconscious thing to them because sometimes people are struggling with being insecure in themselves, that they project that onto other people. If you notice that whenever you talk about your passion or what you want to do to a certain person and they don't necessarily give you a positive vibe, or they're not necessarily like genuinely happy for you, that is a person that you don't need to share your craft with. You don't need to share the positive things that are happening with you in your life. These people can also be a distraction because they are so consumed with everything that's not conducive to you and not supportive to you. You kind of become consumed with those things as well, and you kind of lose focus of what you're really supposed to be doing. I know sometimes, like when my friends are around, I'm not able to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I should be planning a video or something like that. And it's not to say that my friends necessarily are trying to distract me, it's just that I can't focus when they are around. So that's another side to it. Like if you notice that you cannot focus when people are around, eliminate them for that moment. Make sure that you seclude yourself and that you are able to get your work done. Another way that you can tell that people are not really supposed to be included in your passion and your craft is when they always have something negative to say. I definitely have run into things like this in people with personalities like this. And it really gets to me. I was about to say it really used to get to me, but it really gets to me because my art, anything that I do that's creative, it means a lot to me. I'm very sensitive about it. And obviously I'm creating this, so I know where things could be improved. I know that it's not perfect and stuff like that. I accept constructive criticism, but what I will not accept is bashing and just being plain up disrespectful and rude about anything that I'm creating. So I notice whenever someone has something negative to say about whatever I do, I literally do not respond. I do not respond. I don't say anything. Most I would say was, you can probably say that a little bit better. Negative comments can infiltrate your mind, infiltrate your space, and throw you off of your game and discourage you. That has happened to me. Anyone I feel like can relate to this. You get so excited about what you're doing. You just want to share it with someone, especially like someone that's really close to you. And I have gotten like really discouraging comments about it, or like some slick remarks, and it will really discourage me to the point where that day I'm scheduled to plan a video or film a video, and it will really discourage me to the point where I can't get what I'm doing done. What I have decided to do is just completely cut them out of that part of my life. So anything that has to do with my creative aspect or anything that I'm doing that's creative, I do not share it with them, because I do not want that negative energy projecting onto anything that I am passionate about at all. So that is a tip. Like, if you notice that there is someone that is negative in your life, or just shooting out negative energy on your project or whatever you decide to do, cut them out of that specific part. Honestly, it's best to cut them out altogether, but I know that that is hard for anyone, you know, that has someone in their life maybe for a long time. It could be friends or family, and you don't necessarily have the courage as yet to do that. But to protect your craft and protect your passion, do not discuss it with anyone who is negative, period. But another distraction that I believe we all deal with is that phone. We always on that phone. So what has helped me with my addiction to my phone is I set times where my phone must be off. I have a schedule that I've created for my days. Anytime that I have to plan a video, edit a video, film a video, if I don't need my phone for the video, my phone is off and away. Everyone who knows me knows my phone is always on silent and it's always on do not disturb. So either way, I'm not gonna hear my phone, but it is out of my sight once I am working, because I have the habit of picking up my phone. Like if I'm thinking, let's say that I am planning a video and I have to like stop and think. If I stop and think too long, I'm gonna pick up my phone and I'm gonna go on Instagram or Facebook and something like that, and I don't get any work done. So I made it a point to turn off my, not really turn it off, but if you have to turn off your phone, turn off your phone. But I have made it a point to put my phone away. Put it away where it's out of my sight, and I focus, I get focused, because if I do not do that, I will not get anything done. So regarding the phone issue, the addiction that we all have, set a schedule for yourself, and whatever time that you are working, put the phone away. Turn it off, put it on silent, whatever you have to do, and put it away. Please. So the second tip that I have for us to stay motivated is to stop making excuses. There are so many roadblocks and obstacles that will come in our way of what we're trying to accomplish. It's important that we acknowledge those roadblocks, but also never harbor it to the point that it becomes an excuse for us not to work. So I struggle with this a lot. I'm really happy to say that I am learning to not do this. Before I got all of my equipment and camera and stuff like that, I used to say I will start my channel once I have my equipment. When I was depressed and stressed out from my job, I used to say, well, once I get home, I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired, I'm not in the mood, I can't even film when I get home from work. And it was true. This was true. This is exactly how I was feeling. While these things are true, it is important for us to push past it. In every stage of our life and everything that we are going to do, it is always going to be an obstacle. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. When these things are thrown at us, it is important for us to weigh out what is laid in front of us. Do I want this as bad as I say I want it? Am I gonna let these obstacles just stop me from doing what I want to do? No. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want whatever you are working hard for? If you want it bad enough, you will get it done. There are times where, like you guys see, I always complain about the noise and stuff like that in my background. There are times where the noise is like so bad that my whole mood would change and you would see it on camera. And I would tell myself, well, I'm gonna have to cut the video. I'm gonna just have to stop filming because, you know, I want to be presentable on camera. I want to be, you know, the bubbly person that I am. But if something is bothering me, like you could see it on my face. But because I want to succeed at this, I don't want to quit, because I've quit everything in my life. The only thing I think I've actually ever finished was college. Like everything that I've actually wanted to do, I've quit because of excuses. I used to tell myself I don't have enough knowledge to do what I want to do. Like when I wanted to sing, I used to say I need lessons first because I could sing, but I want to, you know, I want to be good. Excuses have really stopped me from doing everything, like literally everything. But now that I'm determined to not stop, I'm determined to not quit. Nothing can get in my way if I don't allow it. How sad would it be that I let things get in my way of my dream, all because I made excuses for it? So my encouragement for you is to just start. Just start whatever it is you want to do, because if you don't start, you're not going to get anywhere. And my last tip that I have, and I say it to myself all the time. Every time I get discouraged, I say this to myself: just keep swimming. It is so easy to get discouraged by your environment, the people around you, your lack of resources. But I always tell myself, as long as you keep moving forward, all of that stuff is behind you. Keep your eyes ahead and keep moving forward, and all of that stuff will just pass you by. One of the things that really kept me from doing exactly what I wanted to do and fulfilling my dreams is fear. I have been afraid to do everything that I've ever wanted to do. It is the main thing that has stopped me from doing everything. I've always made an excuse for my fear. When I was younger, I've always wanted to sing and write songs. I was so afraid. I was so afraid to sing in public anywhere. In church, like it took me years to even say, okay, I'll sing. I've written songs since I was a child. I've always been writing, And fear crippled me so bad to the point that I wanted to write songs and I wanted people to hear my songs, but I was so afraid. I started writing poetry. I didn't want to express myself in music, so I started writing poetry, and that's when I will let people, you know, read whatever I'm writing. But fear stopped me from being 100% myself, just fully, completely the creative person that I should be. I created a YouTube channel, I think it was like in 2011, if I'm completely correct. And I would make singing videos, and I took them down out of the fear that someone I knew was gonna see it and, like, you know, tell me that they saw it. I didn't want anyone to hear me sing because I was so afraid. Creating videos like this is really what I want to create. And for a long time I didn't do it because I was afraid that I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't have enough knowledge to speak on things like this. And I was just afraid that someone was going to perceive me incorrectly or think that I'm stupid or something like that. I was just always afraid to do what I really wanted to do. Fear crippled me so much to the point where it started to hurt. it was paining me to suppress my creativity and suppress everything that I've ever wanted to do, my passion, that it started to hurt, and it lit a fire under me. And now I couldn't sit down anymore. I couldn't sit on my passion anymore. Anything creative that I want to do, I can't keep it in anymore because fear hurt me. Fear hurt me. So anytime I get discouraged or that fear comes back, or I think to myself, like, can I really do this? Am I really, you know, knowledgeable? Am I really smart? Am I really smart enough to do this? I think to myself, you've overcome that. Don't let those thoughts infiltrate your mind again. You have overcome that. Keep your head straight. Just keep swimming, keep moving forward. Let those thoughts and let that discouragement just fly past you. Because if you want something, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep going, and you're gonna have to if you really want to get somewhere with whatever you want to do. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It doesn't matter where you start as long as you start. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was really inspirational and really motivational for you guys. Please be sure to subscribe and make sure that your post notifications are on so that you do not miss another girl chat video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.